The story begins on a dark night, where we see a woman about to give birth to a child. Her husband is helping her through the delivery. Suddenly, in the pitch-black darkness, a beam of light falls upon them from the sky. And the moment this light touches her, the woman gives birth to a baby. With deep concern in his voice, her husband tells her that the king and his soldiers are coming to kill their child. In the next scene, we see the couple fleeing from that place. Along the way, they witness the king's soldiers throwing every newborn baby into the fire, burning them alive. They're just about to escape when a soldier stops them and begins searching through their belongings. He checks their bag, finds nothing inside, and lets them go. Once they're safely away, the man pulls the baby out from a bag hanging on their donkey and hands the child to his wife. After that, they spend the night in a desolate place, huddled around a fire. The following morning, we see the man praying at dawn. That's when he notices a beast in the distance, not far from where they are. The scene then shifts forward in time. 15 years have passed. The family is still searching for a new place to settle. The man reveals that they've been hiding for the past 15 years. His son possesses special powers, and wherever they go, trouble follows. The boy doesn't understand his own abilities, and the father cannot control his son's powers. He prays desperately that he'll be able to protect his son. They arrive at a new village. The man is a carpenter, and he manages to find work at a local shop. Next, we see the mother and son together. They're standing near the marketplace. The boy is watching the people in the market very carefully, studying them. The locals are staring back at him with strange, suspicious looks. Just then, the father arrives and tells them he's found both work and a place for them to stay. The family starts heading toward their new home. On the way, the boy picks up a grasshopper and shows it to his mother, excitedly saying he's never seen one like this before. When they reach the place, they notice that a few other families are also living nearby. A young girl approaches and wraps a blanket around the boy's mother. She thanks the girl and asks for her name. At that moment, a woman comes over and explains that her name is Lilith, and that she cannot speak. Later, the father seals all the windows of their house to protect his family. That night, he spreads salt along the doorway. When his son asks why, he explains that if any evil spirit enters the house, its footprints will be visible in the salt. Before eating dinner, the father tells his son to take his hand and pray with him. After the prayer, the boy sits down to eat. He offers food to his father, but the man says he's fasting. He tells his son that he's getting older and should start fasting as well. He explains that fasting gives him the strength to battle Satan. The boy asks what Satan looks like. His father tells him that Satan looks just like us. He can manifest in anything that represents our weakness. The boy asks if his father has ever seen Satan. The father dodges the question and tells him to go help out at the school tomorrow. That night, the boy has a terrible nightmare. His mother comforts him and lets him sleep beside her. The next day, we see the boy helping out at the school. Suddenly, he notices a girl hanging from a tree. He walks over and asks her to come down. The girl climbs down from the tree. The boy asks her name and wonders why her father doesn't send her to school. The girl tells him she doesn't have a father. She then tricks him into playing a game and leads him to a sick, untouchable man. Without warning, she pushes the boy on top of the diseased man. Some other boys witness this and start shouting that the boy should be banished from the village. Later, we see the father bathing his son. As he does, the father questions God, asking whether this boy is an angel or a devil, and whether he is truly God's son. That night, the boy has another nightmare. This time, he's screaming outside the house in his sleep. His father carries him to the barn and tells him to pray. Then he leaves him there to spend the night alone. The boy is left by himself in the barn, or so it seems. But then we realize he's not alone. The sick man he touched earlier is already hiding inside. The sick man reveals that after the boy touched him, his hand healed completely. He begs the boy to touch him again. Then the sick man falls at the boy's feet. The boy manages to push the man outside, but suddenly, more sick people appear, surrounding the barn. He quickly locks himself inside, and eventually, they all leave. The next morning, we see a dead animal lying outside their house. Next, we see the man and woman talking to each other. The boy is holding a grasshopper in his hand. By accident, he crushes it. Then he touches it with his other hand, trying to heal it, and the grasshopper comes back to life. Just then, Lilith arrives at the well to draw water, and the boy begins helping her. In the following scene, we see all the sick people gathering together in one place. Some of them are saying that this boy is divine. The girl who pushed him earlier is also among them. We're then shown the father and son traveling somewhere for work. Along the road, they come across the same sick man, now lying dead. They arrive at their destination, and the father goes off to handle some business. The boy leans against a tree, waiting. That's when the same girl approaches him again, and they start talking. She invites him to meet her later and gives him a toy shaped like a serpent. Later that night, we see someone dragging Lilith into her house. She tries to scream, but no sound comes out. It's useless. The next day, we see Lilith at the market with her mother. Suddenly, something happens to her, and she starts vomiting blood. Her mother and everyone nearby rush over, and her mother begs for help. Just when it seems like Lilith has recovered, her mother hugs her. But then Lilith tears the skin off her mother's cheek with her teeth. An evil presence has entered Lilith, and her mother, crying in horror, blames the boy for what's happened. After this, the father brings the boy home and asks him if he went to Lilith's house. The boy denies it, but his father doesn't believe him. He takes him to the barn, and there he finds the serpent toy. Seeing it makes him even angrier, and he orders his son to pray. The boy refuses to pray and says he won't listen to him anymore. The father says he'll listen to his mother. The boy says he'll leave this house and go with his mother. His father responds coldly, telling him that his mother won't be going anywhere. He'll be the one leaving alone, without any protection. He'll wander the streets begging for scraps and die of starvation like some beggar or beggar. With that, he walks out and locks the door from the outside. Then he spreads salt across the threshold. Outside, he tells his wife that they need to leave this place. His wife insists that their son is innocent. When he asks why she believes that, she simply says she has faith in their son. Then the boy pushes open the door from inside and runs out, heading straight to that same girl. She tells him there's something she wants to show him. She takes him to a place where all the sick, the guilty, and the wicked are chained and hung up. One man has even been crucified. There, he sees Lilith, also bound and hanging in chains. The girl tells him that Lilith will die soon, and only he can save her. The girl explains how we're all the same, yet some people are labeled as evil by society and punished for it. She asks him if this frightens him. The boy answers no. Seeing all of this makes him feel sadness. He can feel the pain of all these people, including the girl's pain. After that, the boy starts to leave. But then the girl tells him that the man isn't his father. The boy asks who she is. The girl says that he knows who she is. Then she asks him, "Who are you?" She tells him she's been searching for him for a very long time. The boy pulls his hand away and runs from that place. Next, we see the mother and son together. The boy says they need to leave this place. His mother tells him that they'll be leaving soon. He asks her if that man is really his father. His mother says yes, he is his father. The boy tells her she's lying and walks away. After that, we see the boy approaching Lilith. He asks the Satan inside her what its name is and commands it to speak. Satan, speaking through Lilith, responds by asking what he's doing here. Has he come to torment and torture them even more? Then Lilith says either kill her or leave this place. Later, we see the boy lying in the barn. Once again, he finds that serpent toy. He takes it outside and throws it away, then goes back inside. Next, we see the boy at school. The teacher asks him to recite a prayer from memory. He can't do it properly, and the teacher says he knows nothing. In the following scene, the teacher brings the boy to his father and refuses to teach him anymore. The reason is that the boy said something no one should know. The boy tells his father that he told the teacher how many years he would live. From now on, the boy will work with his father every day. His father says he won't sit idle and tells him to recite the Melachot. While reciting, the boy notices an idol sitting nearby. In anger, he uses his powers to knock the idol over. His father becomes furious because of this and tells him to leave. He says the boy can do whatever he wants. The boy goes back to Lilith. He reaches his hand inside her and pulls out an evil serpent from within. Then he unlocks her chains. But Lilith's mother is already dead, and seeing this, Lilith begins to cry. The boy tells her to get far away from this place. In the next scene, we see everyone looking at him with hope in their eyes. The boy addresses them all, saying, "You shall not judge. Only I shall judge." After that, we're shown the man working on the idol. The owner arrives and tells him to leave with his family. When the man insists and grows aggressive, the owner tells him that his son is Belial, a conjurer, and that the people will kill him. The boy goes to his mother, and she asks him what happened. The man arrives, furious, and demands to know what his son has done. He accuses him of using black magic. The boy runs out of the house. The mother confronts her husband, telling him that he has always doubted her and their son. They both argue fiercely, and the man accuses her of infidelity, of being unclean, and of breaking his faith. The woman tells him that he is the wicked one, poisoned by doubt. She insists that the boy is a son of angels. The man coldly tells her to pack their things. The man goes out into the wild to find his son. When he finally locates him, he asks the boy to come back with him. But then, an evil snake bites the man. The poison spreads rapidly through his body. The boy asks him who his real father is and what his name is. The man tells him that his father is the cause of all of this, and his name is Yahweh. The boy then heals his father and walks away. Back at home, a mob of people attacks their house. The man returns to find his wife lying unconscious. He pulls out a woman who was hiding there and flees with his wife. Meanwhile, the boy goes to the place where the sick people reside. He discovers that all of them are dead. The girl reveals that she killed them all. She tells him that he knows the truth now, and she will take him to his father. At dawn, the man is praying when his wife wakes up and asks where their son is. He tells her that the boy knows the truth now and has run away, but he promises he will find him. Then he sets out to search for his son. The girl takes the boy to a remote place. She tells him that now he knows the truth, that humans are cruel. He confesses that he killed a boy on his way here. She tells him that he freed that boy from this cruel world. She says she, too, has freed many souls from this cruel world. He asks her about his father. She tells him that she knew his father and once resided close to him, but he shunned her. However, he built a place for her, a place that has order, and she invites the boy to come with her. The boy asks her who she is. She replies that she is the accuser of light and the adversary. She tells him to look at the waterfall and asks what he sees. She tells him it's a passage and urges him to enter it. Upon entering, he sees horrifying things. She asks him who she is and why she is here. He replies that she is evil and is here to torment him. She asks him to say her name. He says that her name is Satan. His father arrives at that place and finds a strange beast standing near his son. The beast knocks the father unconscious. The boy wakes up and finds his father lying there. The girl tells him that his father is a liar who reveres her for her cruelty because he fears her. She tells the boy to kill the man, and she will tell him everything. He refuses to kill him. The girl stabs the man herself. The boy struggles desperately to save him, but the girl slams his head into a tree. Then the girl pulls a snake out from her own mouth. The boy grabs her hair and the snake before she can strike, yanking the snake from her mouth and throwing it away. The girl punches the boy and smashes a stone against his head. She continues beating him, scratching his chest, and tries to drown him. Every injury and pain the boy suffers, his mother also feels at the same time. But then the boy regains his footing and starts fighting back. He puts his thumbs over her eyes and pushes them deep into her eye sockets. His father, barely conscious, begs him to spare the beast. He spares her and goes to his dying father. His father tells him that evil is tempting him. He must not use strength to fight against evil. He must forgive it. The boy tries to heal his father, but he refuses and tells him to let him go. The boy watches, holding his father's hand as he dies. Then he goes to the girl and embraces her, breaking down in tears. The girl tells him that he will die for miserable people and will not be thanked for his sacrifice. Then he walks away from her. His mother's injuries heal completely. He comes to her, and together they decide to walk away to a new place, far from here. And with that, friends, this story comes to an end right here. Let us know in the comments how you liked this explanation. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.